guys, it's Jen, and it's time for February favorites already, which is just totally insane. Again, I say this every month, but this month went especially super fast because I did a little bit of traveling, and I feel like traveling on any airplanes just cut like weeks off of your life. Some of my favorites this month are some of my basic things that I've been using a whole lot. So I'm gonna start off with one that I've especially been loving and just using, I think, literally every single day this month. So this is the blush that I've been using all month. It's the Benefit Rockateur. I can't remember if I talked about this in another video recently. Maybe I talked about it in other favorites, but this has been my go-to, and I feel like I'm liking it almost to the extent that I liked my Tarte Exposed blush last year. It's almost like a dusty rose color, but it has just the slightest bit of sheen. I am wearing it on my cheeks today. I don't know if you can see very well on the camera, but it is super, super pretty and really easy to wear every single day. Even though it has that little bit of shine, it's not too reflective. It actually looks pretty matte on the skin, but it just looks really healthy and natural. If that's kind of the look that you want, just kind of an everyday, don't have to think too hard about it blush, this is a really, really good recommendation. And like all of the Benefit boxed blushes, it also smells really nice. Another product I've been loving this month, maybe because I've been a little bit lazier with my makeup removal routine, is the Covergirl Cleansing Spa Water. This, I have to say, is my #1 favorite cleansing water out there. And if you've never heard of a cleansing water, it's like something that you use just on a cotton round to remove your makeup. You don't have to rinse it off. You don't use any soap or water whatsoever. So this is actually super great for travel, or when, again, you're just being kind of lazy, but you still want your face to feel really clean and not overly stripped or anything. So this is my favorite one because it doesn't smell like anything. It feels like water. It doesn't make you overly dry, and it doesn't sting my eyes or cause any problems with my skin. It doesn't make me break out or anything. And I feel like this one removes some of my more waterproof makeup better than some of the other cleansing waters I've tried. Next, I wanted to talk about something that is probably my new favorite thing at all in my makeup bag. And it's a brand new product from YSL. This is the Volupte Tint-In-Oil. It's called Cherie something. I'll look up the name and put it in the video right here so you guys can see what it is. But I chose this one because basically the line is kind of like a gloss, but the gloss part is an oil base, so it's super, super hydrating. The not glossy part of it is actually a lip tint. And I wanted to show you guys on my lips right now. I put this on earlier, so any pinkness you see is just the leftover tint. It looks really pretty and natural on my medium skin tone. So definitely I recommend this shade. I've heard some of the other shades are really translucent and they don't show up quite as well, but this one is my absolute favorite. I love it so much. I've been wearing it nearly every single day, and it's not like garishly pink or that weird kind of like color changing tint that always just turns straight to red. This one is a natural pink, at least on me, but I love it. It smells so, so, so good. All YSL lip products are my favorite scented products. And the little container is so fancy and so nice. Like I said, it feels fabulous, it smells fabulous, it looks fabulous. New favorite product. Another product that I tried just for the first time this month is another new thing. It is from Marc Jacobs. These are the La Marque lipsticks, and they're, I believe, like 10-hour lipsticks. It's not the kind where it just like completely coats and it feels like liquid latex, like super drying. This feels like a normal lipstick. It just lasts a really, really, really long time because it's quite pigmented. And I have two favorite colors this month. The first one is, I think, going to be my consistent bright lip for this entire spring. The color is Cora. It's kind of like a very reddish tomatoey bright coral, so it just has a hint of that pinky orange tint to it, but in some lights it kind of reads as a bright red. I absolutely love it. It's a showstopper, so if you're scared of bright lipsticks, I would avoid this one. I think it is just the color for spring, something really, really poppy and slightly orange. And then my other favorite color from them is this one. This one is called Oh Miley, which I think is hilarious because you know she's really into that really bold red lip. It's just a really tried and true, very red. I feel like this is almost like a neutral red. Like it's not overly blue based and it's not overly warm. So it's just a great bright standard red that will look good on just about everything. everyone. My next favorite is a jumbo bottle of one of my longtime favorites. I've always loved Zoya's Remove Plus. It's the best nail polish remover out there because it's not overly stripping. It removes polish really well, and it also doesn't smell like absolutely disgusting either. So it's just the best of all worlds when it comes to nail polish remover formulas. You can just get a smaller pump tube that they have. It's wonderful, works great too. But for people like me, if you're like nail polish addicts, then I definitely recommend getting the big bottle for refills because it's amazing and it is the best. It's like, I'm not kidding. It's the best nail polish remover. I feel like I'm kind of preemptively getting into the whole spring pastel nail thing. So I have a couple of nail polish favorites that I've been loving wearing this month. First of all, I have ORLY. This one is called Kiss the Bride. You know, like the white pale rose color? It's like exactly that color. It's really flattering on my medium skin tone. And I feel like the consistency is also pretty good. Some of these like creamy polishes end up being really sheer, but this one's quite opaque, so I was very happy with it. And then I also love the one I'm wearing right now, which is the Covergirl Outlast Stay Brilliant number 145. But again, it's another very pretty pale pastel lilac, and it doesn't make my skin look dirty or weirdly yellow or gray or anything. It just looks really nice, makes my hands look pretty and feminine and bright, and I think they're really perfect for the spring. So this is kind of a weird favorite. I actually bought the Silk and Flash and Go like 2 years ago? Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago. It's crazy. I bought this such a long time ago. This is an at-home laser hair removal system. Honest to goodness, I'm not like a particularly hairy person, but I pluck my armpit hairs, which is really weird. And I was like, oh, it'd be so nice to just not have any so you don't get the little like gray 5 o'clock shadow in your armpits growing. I actually let my sister borrow it for a while, and then she bought her own system and gave it back to me. So I was like, oh, I forgot about this. I'm gonna try pulling it out and using it again. And it's starting to work. You're only supposed to use this like once every other week. It's kind of a slow process, so I definitely recommend using it in the winter versus the summer where your armpits are gonna be showing a lot. But it's been starting to work. It's kind of weird because the hairs are like growing in patchy where some of the hairs are growing back and some of them aren't. But hopefully in a couple more weeks or months before summer rolls around, I'm hoping to have bare pits. I'll let you guys know. And then my last favorite this month is actually on my wrist over here. I got one of those fitness bands. This is the Jawbone Up24. I got mine from Amazon. It was like, I think around $70. But I got this one because it absolutely has the best app and best sleep tracking. And for me, I feel like tracking my sleep and getting enough rest at night is definitely like under the beauty umbrella. We have to have our beauty rest, not look haggard in the morning, right? It'll track when I'm in REM sleep, deep sleep, light sleep, and it also tracks my steps throughout the day, so I know when I'm being active, when I have to be more active, and how that also relates to my sleep patterns as well. I don't know about you guys, but I really hate morning alarms and how like noisy and aggressive they are. So this one, it just vibrates the wristband and it wakes you up, and it works so well. Plus it'll kind of see when you're in a deep sleep pattern and a light sleep pattern, so that it only wakes you up during your light sleep, so you're not just jarred awake when you're in the middle of a dream or something. So I guess that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this month's favorites. If you enjoyed it, as always, be sure to thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more. This is Jen, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye! ET Box asks, wanna ask, how do you treat your pimples and do a light makeup yet high coverage kind of look? Need to save my face. Trying to jump a gun on getting those nice light fruity scents because I'm kind of over the whole winter thing. So I wanted to talk about one of my favorite perfumes that I've loved for years and years and years and is always a returning favorite.